Welcome back to According to the Internet. Okay, so tonight I read this video by Miss Mojo and it's called Top 10 Times Maddy Deserved Better on Euphoria. Looky here. Season 2, Maddy was done dirty by Nate and Cassie. Especially Cassie, who's supposed to be her best friend. They're supposed to be like this. And she just snaked her like that. My God. Like, I don't give a shit whether it was her ex-boyfriend or her current boyfriend or whatever. You still went there. and you were proper sneaky about it as well. Like, seriously. Like, you would have given the benefit that if it was that one time at the party in the bathroom, you know, what I'm about. But because she did it more times than that, yeah, I ain't condoning this shit. I ain't condoning this sneaky behavior. But anyway, and yeah, don't get me started on Nate. But yeah, so without further ado, I'm about to get into distraction.
This isn't about Nate. This is about you and me and our friendship. And if you want to throw it away, then fine.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo. And today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Maddy deserved better on Euphoria.
Throw it as true.
No, it's the chili cook-off. It's very important. I can't have you hanging out in the booth dressed like that.
For this list, we'll be looking at all the times the character of Maddy Perez was done dirty on the HBO teen drama series. Which Euphoria character do you think deserves
I thought that was right under her nose as well.
in the comments below.
Lord.
Number 10. Cassie plays the victim.
Oh yeah.
Never, ever been happier.
While sleeping with her best friend's ex-boyfriend might be enough to land Cassie's actions a spot further up on this list, spoiler alert, it in fact does, Cassie's inability to admit any wrongdoing definitely deserves its own recognition.
Oh.
You made us sound
That's
like
something
we
nice.
were just hooking up the entire time, but I would never do that to someone I love.
Sure,
You did, though.
Cassie may have shown some regret over her actions in the midst of her affair with Nate. However, after Maddy found out about the two's secret relationship, Cassie didn't apologize or even take ownership over her involvement.
Open the door and tell me it was worth it. You owe me that.
In what seems to be a moment of deja vu akin to Friends' infamous "we were on a break" storyline, Cassie tries to convince everyone that what she did wasn't wrong because Nate and Maddy were broken up at the time.
It's one thing to do what you did, and it's another thing to pretend you're all innocent and it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to agree with Cassie's mom on this one. Number 9.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than when someone's done you dirty and they can't admit that they were wrong, right? They'll try and justify it. They'll play the victim, they'll justify it, and it's just like, you still did me wrong. Just admit you're wrong. Admit you fucked up, but you know, she didn't do that. Maybe she will in season 3. I don't know, it depends on what the writers decide.
Cassie ruins Maddy's birthday.
Oh yeah, she got so drunk.
These are the one day of the year we get to celebrate ourselves. And
Yeah.
for Maddy, this took the form of a small party with her close girlfriends. Unfortunately, Maddy's birthday gathering happened to be in the midst of Cassie's intensifying mental breakdown over her developing feelings for Nate. Somewhere between Nate and Cassie's first hookup on New Year's and their subsequent secret encounters, Cassie's feelings for Nate turned into an obsession over being his girlfriend, which, as Maddy's best friend, was obviously a problem.
Yeah.
So when Maddy reveals the sweet nothings Nate has showered her with during the party, Cassie's feelings turn into a physical manifestation of being sick as she throws up in the hot tub.
Oh.
To the disgust of everyone.
That shit was
When I
nasty.
go to college, move with me, marry me, have my babies.
Number 8. Kat blows off Maddy. Season 1 was a roller coaster for Maddy.
Oh, yeah.
Caught between her love for Nate and the underlying mistreatment he puts her through, Maddy becomes increasingly distressed as she navigates the aftermath of being assaulted by Nate at the carnival.
I need to come over like right now.
I'm not home.
Despite her visibly emotional state and alarming calls to Kat, Maddy's cries for help are neglected by her friend as
That's
she pulls
sad.
her off to hook up with a random guy in a parking lot.
Sorry about that.
You chose dick of your inmate. That's just...
This incident only
You ain't
leads
shit for
the
that
two
cat.
further apart as Kat becomes
Damn.
more concerned with her new online sexual persona than with the well-being of Maddie's mental state.
Sorry, I'm no longer interested.
I don't know about everyone else, but I miss the old cat.
Number 7. Nate sends intimate photos to Jules while dating Maddie.
Oh, wow.
Nate's decision to catfish and begin an online relationship with Jules was immoral for many reasons, including that, while Nate was flirting with and sending private images of himself to an unknowing Jules, he was also in a relationship with Maddie.
Well, the lighting is nice.
That's a cheat.
His
In
room
this case, one's cheat, always a cheat, innit?
looks well groomed, right?
On top of that, while Nate may not have initially admitted that he was talking to Jules for any other reason than to trap her for possessing illegal material, Nate later admits to Jules in season 2 that, quote, everything he ever said was true, implying that he did have an emotional connection to her. Number 6. Maddie's dysfunctional family.
Family's complicated, isn't it?
Everybody loved her.
While Maddie's parents may be no Cal Jacobs, they aren't necessarily the Brady Bunch either. Maddie
Yeah.
comes from a dysfunctional family in which her parents don't have a happy marriage.
You think I want this? You live in the same house and you don't even say one word to each other.
Her home life is so bad, in fact, that during Lexi's play, it's revealed that Maddie practically lived at the Howard house to get away from her parents.
My parents used to
Oh,
fight
damn.
all the time too, so I get it.
Damn.
You can stay here as long as you want.
If you ask actress Alexa Demie, the lack of healthy adult relationships in Maddie's life is why the character stayed in a relationship with Nate for so long. Demie told
yeah.
The Hollywood Reporter, quote, Maddie doesn't see any love between her parents, so she believes what she has with Nate is far better than what she has at home.
That does make sense, though.
Nate's
It really
family
does.
hates Maddie.
No, why are you...
Oh. Yeah.
Nice, Maddie. I'm here with my parents.
Not only does Nate treat Maddie horribly, but his family does too. When Maddie shows up to the carnival in a bralette and cutout pants, Nate is less than pleased on behalf of his family who he
He
thinks
was
already
pissed.
don't like her.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here right now because I'm dressed like a hooker and none of you like me.
Fast forward to season 2 when Nate's mom shares her thoughts about Maddie while she and Nate are having a heart-to-heart. Marcia shares that she thinks Maddie wanted to spite Nate. Marcia even goes as far to praise Nate for his aggressive behavior towards Maddie during the night of the carnival.
No.
When she claims he was, quote, sticking up for his mama.
I know it's not the right thing to say, but when you grabbed her after that and you like pulled her ass off, I was thinking that's my boy.
Number
No.
4, Cassie has an affair with Nate.
Would you like a ride to this party?
Despite Cassie being Maddie's best friend and seemingly supportive through her breakup with her on-again, off-again boyfriend Nate, Cassie secretly hooks up with Nate in the bathroom at a New Year's house party.
They were so foul for that shit.
While you might think that Maddie almost catching them in the bathroom may have been the end of Cassie and Nate's
No.
secret love affair, it most certainly is not. Cassie and Nate continue their relationship behind Maddie's back, with Cassie growing increasingly obsessed over Nate.
Out of sight, out of mind.
As if sleeping with her ex-boyfriend isn't enough, Cassie seemingly becomes a carbon copy of Maddie as she attempts to take over the life and
Yes.
relationship Maddie once had.
Yeah. Literally, took a single female how cannot.
My class is why then?
Number 3, Nate threatens Maddie.
I'm gonna need that disc now.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Nate Jacobs has done a lot of messed up stuff, but this might just be the craziest. In the season 2
Oh, he's got a
episode,
gun.
1,000 Little Trees of Blood, Maddie is met with a gun-wielding Nate in her bedroom, who threatens her into giving him the stolen disc featuring his dad and Jules. Shedding her usual self-assured composure, Maddie is visibly terrified by Nate's actions. She quickly gives up where the disc is hidden after he loads one bullet into the chamber and pulls the trigger multiple times, pointing it at Maddie and then himself.
It's in my purse, it's in my purse, it's in my purse.
Gathering the disc, Nate tells Maddie that there actually weren't any bullets and that he was joking before walking out. leaving Maddy traumatized.
This guy was taking the
I was
piss.
joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn.
There's no bullets in the gun.
Maybe he'll go to jail in season 3. Fuck knows. Relations will be
Number
watching season
2,
3.
Nate gets violent with Maddy.
Why are you being like this?
Listen, my parents already don't like you.
What?
If you've made it this far into the list, you've probably noticed that Nate Jacobs has anger issues. And this is
lot.
no more evident than when Nate chokes Maddy at the carnival.
Yeah.
In Shook Ones Part 2, after Maddy confronts Nate's family for disliking her and thinking she looks like a, quote, hooker, Nate aggressively drags Maddy behind a secluded trailer, where he takes her throat in his hands while she gasps for air. Though he eventually lets her go, the assault does not go unnoticed as the bruises on her neck are found and an investigation into the incident and Nate ensues. Maddy's continuous loyalty and love for Nate following the attack is both heartbreaking and hard to watch.
Yeah.
And is why this entry ranks so high on our list.
It wasn't the violence that scared her. It was the fact that she knew no matter what he did, she'd still love him.
Before we
Jesus Christ.
continue, be sure to
Love reads
subscribe to
blind,
our
isn't it?
channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos
It's
or
getting really
all
sad,
of
actually.
them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
What's number 1 then?
Number 1, Maddy's
Oh.
entire relationship with Nate.
At first, he was a gentleman, like flowers every day kind of gentleman. And he was smarter than most guys. Plus, Nate, really loved her.
While pretty much all the relationships on Euphoria are toxic in their own right, Maddy and Nate's on-again, off-again romance definitely takes the cake. Despite
Oh,
all of
hands
the
down.
jewelry and clothes he may shower her with, it's safe to say that Nate is a horrible boyfriend to Maddy.
Yeah, very horrible.
Between sleeping with Maddy's best friend and repeatedly slut-shaming her over what she wears, there is no question that Maddy deserves a whole lot better. And while
Yeah.
Maddy may have some flaws of her own, Nate's continuous degrading and both physical and verbal maltreatment of Maddy is enough to make Nate Jacobs one of the most horrifying and hated TV villains in recent history.
Oh, yes.
Abusive.
Hands down.
Psychopathic. Most of the time, I really hate the way you make me feel.
I know.
Do you agree with our picks?
Yep. Yeah, the whole... But that's the thing, right? Like, it started off, like, by the looks of things... Oh, Nate and Maddy's relationship started off all, nice, showering her flowers, gifts and all that shit, and then it just got toxic. That's from what I can remember, but I barely remember much. Maybe because I've met season 3 on the brain mostly. But season 1 was way better than season 2. Not season 2 was bad. Season 2 still had me entertained for obvious reasons. The whole Maddy, Cassie, and Nate thing. But oh man. maybe season 3. Nate, I'm done for good. No going back. Then they love really is blind, isn't it? Like, people can be so blinded by love that they'll put up with stuff that they should not put up with. Yeah, trust me, I know. If you have the stories, nah. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. There's nothing more frustrating than when you can't help but love somebody who is not right for you. And you deserve better. But anyway, let me jump to the comments. I really hate when people make excuses for Cassie because of her past trauma. Her father abandoned me as well. And I've never messed with my friend's ex-boyfriend. Yeah. Who are the people that make excuses for Cassie though? Because I definitely would not. Have you not heard me say how what she done was very snaky? Come on now. But the scene that made me laugh though was when And each time I bring it up before, I just keep on saying this. The moment when Rue just exposed Cassie. So funny. And then you just have Cassie still trying to deny it, and it's like, dude. Rue caught you kissing Nate before getting into his car and then driving off, and you're still trying to double down on denying it. Like, I know my motto is deny half the time, but that's not in regards to adultery, because I don't engage in adultery. I wouldn't backstab my friend by getting with their ex or their current partner. So not in that scenario. But other scenarios, my motto is deny. But at the end of the day, do you really think that I double down on the lie even after another friend of mine has caught me doing shady shit? The shady shit in question? No. No, after that I'd have to come clean, because like, okay, shit, I've been caught now, I might as well confess now. But yeah. Anyway. Let me go into the other comment. Season 2 has really shown a more vulnerable side of Maddy. Not only did we see her friendships with Jules and Kat, we also saw her have an adorable relationship with the boy she was babysitting. Yeah, I saw another video on this where someone pointed that out, so yeah. Like season 2 definitely, season 1 was definitely way better than season 2, but season 1 was really intense. Sorry, season 1 was really intense. Season 2, not so much. The only intense moment was Nate pulling out a gun on Maddy. But for some reason that's not intense for me. You know what it is? It's because I see it on that series Power in like every other episode. So yeah. That's that. What's the code there? It's not real. Okay. What's really heartbreaking is she isn't even mad and angry. She's just sad that her best friend betrayed her like that. That's how you know Maddy really cherished their friendship, and Cassie never cared about it. I hope we see Maddy find happiness next season. She deserves it. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Maybe give her a new love interest. Maybe that will be. I said maybe. Nothing lasts everything, man. They rewrote Cassie as a villain. Not saying Maddy is a saint herself, but she wouldn't do that to. She wouldn't do what Cassie did to her. Yeah, that's true. Hands down. Yeah, literally, they tried to make Cassie like the villain or the Yeah, this made Cassie the villain of season 2, really. Like, but let's face it, that title definitely goes to Nate. She's like the sub villain, or at least the accomplice. Even though she's not out here cleaning up his mess, though, is she? But damn. Let's see what happens in season 3. But honestly, I don't know what the fuck I can watch season 3, because I heard that like it's gonna be 2 years till we get season 3. By that time, I'll probably lose interest and I'll be like, fuck it, I'm not watching season 3 anyway. But we'll see. But cool vid though. But damn, May did so better. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you next one. Bye.